and we can now speak with someone who has been attempting to leave Afghanistan. He has dual Afghan-French citizenship, and he's been stuck in Kabul after going there to visit family. We're not giving his name for security reasons, and he joins us now on the line. Thanks for joining us here on the program. Why haven't you been able to evacuate just yet?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear us?
Yes. So basically, as a French citizen, I'm blocked in Kabul because we didn't know that. Normally, I had a flight on 16th of August to leave Kabul, but we never imagined that the Kabul will be taken or occupied by Taliban so immediately. But yesterday, I tried to go to the airport, but it was so difficult to go to the airport because it was the same thing as I imagined, that all the people that they are passing the borders illegally, like past Iran, Turkish, Yunnan, Greece. It was more than worse than that. It was so difficult to enter to the airport because the first door of the airport, entrance of the airport was occupied by the Taliban, and it was more than 40,000 people was trying to enter to the airport, and the Taliban was trying to stop them, and so they would start firing, and they would start to hit them with the wood, with the Kalashnikov. So I was one of them as a French citizen. Then finally we tried to block the door and we entered to the airport. But whenever I arrived to the airport and I present myself to the American armies. There was American armies, Canadian armies. So whenever I told them that I'm a French citizen and I need to visit the French army and I need the protection. I'm not safe among them. So they said, just to use very bad words, they said, fuck off, just stay back. We don't care that you're French. Stay back. So it was so difficult, and a lot of people, they were running to the airplanes, and they was enter to the plane, and some of them, they was at the top of the plane. So whenever the American army, the plane of American, they started to, with the helicopter to remove the people from the road. And another people that they was climbing on the plane whenever the plane was start flying. So 5 and 6 people was falling down from the airplane. And the situation was terrible and it was horrible. And the Kabul became now in these days a nightmare. And it was the really bad trains. Everyone is shocked and afraid to go outside, and everywhere is closed. Just only some elementary shops are opened. But the situation of Kabul is very bad in this time. And now I'm searching to how I can leave the Kabul. So I was still yesterday I didn't receive any calls from the Embassy of France. But 1 hour ago I received a call from the Embassy of France, and they told me they give me all my information. They took in my own information. They said, for the moment we don't have the flights, but as soon as we have the flights, you will be contacted by our embassy. So now I'm waiting. Maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow will be any flights that will be contacted by the French embassy to leave Kabul.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on the program. We hope you are safe and that your evacuation efforts do succeed.